Alright, here we are with Ed. First off, right off the back, we are spending just a little bit too much time on the bottom getting tight and ready. And we never actually see ourselves get with this nice kind of flat back like we'd like to see here. And I'd like to see your knees pushed out just a little bit more so that we have a little bit of contact kind of right into this region here. As we get started here, you'll see you sort of brace that back, but you can see it take the impact. So that's a little bit of a change of position there. We want to be so tight that we don't notice that change of impact as we come off the floor. So as he comes up, we're going to see the big thing is he raises those hips up right away. And you can already see we're kind of at this 90-degree angle with the bar and our back pretty close to here. We want to be much more upright with our torso here, and you'll see as he comes here, legs just keep getting straighter, and now we're really into this kind of, it's not quite 90 degrees, but pretty bad position to where his legs are straight. This bar is way too far away from him, and we will see as he goes into this next step, you're going to notice the first thing he does is he's going to have to re-bend his legs, which is going to be very, very slow. And he's going to have to scoop that bar into him using his arms. So he bends those knees, he starts to re-bend to get into a better position to jump, and he's pulling that bar back into him with those arms here. That bar should be closer into him. If we had a more upright torso angle, it would naturally be about probably 6 inches in closer to his knee. As he comes up into the scoop position, biggest problem right here. Alright, he has now started that bar path going up, and he's not even close to extension here where he needs to be. So that bar is going to have to kick way out and around and then scoop in. And a lot of that's going to be an arm pull because he's not getting his hips into it. As you can see here, his knees are still bent, and he's kind of lost tension through this region because his arms have already started to bend. The bar's already started to go up. So he never really get back into extension, and you can see he's pulling quite a bit of arms here. So that bar is going to continue to go out, 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 out. All right, that's about as far away as it gets, and you can see his center of balance being right here as we go up. And that's about where we want to catch that barbell in terms of where we want the hands to be centered. I want that barbell to come in behind our head and over top of those heels. As it comes in, you can see he has to pull that bar back into that position. Still a little bit upright, and you can see this extreme knee angle here. He's very much into his quads as opposed to being back more with those hips. So I'd like to see him in this start position get tighter. He needs to rise more than pull that bar off of the ground. He needs to be a little bit slower, more controlled off the ground. And then that big thing is if he's better off the ground, he can come to this position and have that leg bend be more like here with our torso. And then he'll be quicker into that full extension, which he's missing. And that bar will be much better path into that overhead spot. So a lot of work to do, but a lot of it starts on that initial deadlift. Staying tight and staying in position is more important. The reason you have to rush it off the ground right now is because you are using this hamstring pull and the momentum from that to whip that bar up and pull it then the rest of the way with your arms. So you're going to be limited by, you're essentially just elongating a deadlift and then an arm pull. So we got to get those hips involved, and we got to stay in a better position off the deadlift to do so.